We are going to the Championship next year. And it pains me to say that. We are. Like, I cannot sit here and defend this team at all. I cannot sit here and take any positives out of this team. We are going down this year, and it's as simple as that. And honestly, man, I'm done with this team. Got to shit the brick now. You've got to crap yourself. You know, and we are dead. We're done. We're just a team. Look at the players today. I don't care how much you fight in the first half or how much you fight in the second half. You let that game go. It's as simple as that. You let the game go, and I just don't like what I'm watching here week in, week out. I'm seeing us lose. I don't remember when we've won a game. Away from home, we've been tragic. This has been brewing up for 5 years. 5 years this has been brewing up now, and it's all coming to a melting pot. We will be the next Sunderland. We will be the next whoever you want to be. Honestly, it's getting that bad. It is. You know, we are 1 point off relegation. 1 point off. It's not good enough. This team is not good enough. I see no passion. I see no desire. This team this is not an Everton team. When you grew up in the David Moyes era, hell, even the Martinez era, you know, at least you know they'd fight for you. Even though they might not be the best players, they'd fight for you. They'd give you 110%. This is not the team I associate with. I really don't associate with this team anymore. And this is the end. This is the end of Everton Football Club. This is creme de la creme. This is the final knife in the coffin, so to say. This is the death of Everton Football Club. We're done. Just wait for a summer of Jordan Pickford has left Everton. Alan has left Everton. X, Y, and Z have left Everton. That's my summer. That's going to be my summer. He has left Everton. Dwight Cahill has joined Everton, and we're done as a football club. Everton Football Club are done. This is the end. This is it. This is it. And I can't believe I'm saying that, because I love this team. I fucking love this club. Even though people might not believe I love this club, I fucking love this club. And we're going to have to watch Championship football next year. We're going to be going Luton away. Stupid. It's stupid. We're Everton Football Club. We've spent £500 million. And we're watching. We've gone backwards. We've spent £500 million and gone backwards. How is that even possible? That should not be possible. I don't know. I don't know what you want me to say.
We are fucking down. That's it. I'm sorry, that's it. We're fucked. We are absolutely fucked. We are so fucking shit. It's unbelievable. We're fucked. That's it. I never thought I'll see our club go down. I never thought I'll see the day. I never thought I'll see the day. We are actually fucked. Like, that's it. That is it. We are done. We are absolutely fucking shit in every department at this club. Every fucking department at this club. We are shite. Our goals are just fucking penalties. We couldn't score from open play because we're shit going forward. We got 2 penalties tonight and we still couldn't win the game. We are actually fucking embarrassing. Burnley are shite. Absolutely shite. But they've got more desire. We're just shite. Absolutely shite. And we deserve to go down. And I just can't. It seems so real to me that we could go down. But when it actually happens, it's going to fucking hit hard. I tell you what. It's going to fucking hit hard. I don't even want to think about it. I want to kind of accept it in my head, but it's hard to accept it. That this massive big club, this massive club is going down. My dad is 68 years old. He's never seen his club go down. It's fucking heartbreaking. Like, there's going to be a bunch of fans commenting on here, rival fans want to laughing at us. It is what it is. I would probably do the same to them. But when you really delve into it and think about it, if this happened to your club, especially the size of our club, it's fucking sad, man. It is fucking sad just to see this club capitulate. Honestly, we're fucked. We are fucked. It's so embarrassing and so shit to be a supporter at this club. You just think to yourself, there must be a moment of a bit of consistency. I know we lost the last game, but if you won this game or drew, then we've only lost 1 and 3. You can look at it as that. It's slight improvements. It's not just defeat, win, defeat, draw, defeat. You know what I mean? I just wanted something. I wanted something from this game. Fucking Burnley, come on. Burnley, I know they've been there before. We've discussed that if any team could stay up, it'd probably be Burnley out of the lot because they've been there, done that. But fuck me, have something about us. We're a massive club. Don't let the likes of Burnley stay above us. Don't let Burnley survive and let us go down. That's a fucking joke. No disrespect to Burnley. I've always liked Burnley. I know some people will support Burnley, but we shouldn't be going... If we're going down at Burnley still this season, we're a fucking disgrace. We're a fucking disgrace to be in this position anyway. We're a fucking joke.
Jonjoekenny should never play for Everton Football Club again. Ben Godfrey's absolutely shite. Vitaly Mykolenko isn't good enough. Mason Holgate is wank. Jared Branthwaite, I'll let him slip, but he's obviously not ready to be a Premier League player. Michael Keane is a disgrace. Yerry Mina's made of glass. We know the defence are absolutely abysmal. We know they're awful. We know the midfield isn't strong enough. We know we haven't got enough players in there, and the players that we have got in there aren't particularly good themselves. But tonight really showed me that this entire team is absolutely garbage, by the way. Absolutely garbage. So as bad as the defence are, and as dreadful as the defence are, and we know they are, they're awful. That's not a championship defence, by the way. That defence will take us down next season as well. Even if we go down this season, that defence will drag us into League One, because all of them are fucking woeful. Absolutely woeful. They're so incompetent. They're so bad at football that it fucking hurts. Let's be honest, Jonjoekenny should never kick a football for this football club again. Never, ever, ever kick a football for this football club again. He is absolutely awful. He's the worst player I've ever seen in an Everton shirt. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care how many people are going to throw this player or that player. He is the worst player I have ever seen in an Everton shirt. Absolutely the worst by a country mile. Burnley are fucking dreadful. They're the worst team in the league. They hadn't scored in 5 games and they've just put 3 past us. And how easy did we make it? 1 set piece, by the way, whoever our set piece coach is, don't let them back at Finch Farm ever again, because they're fucking woeful. And it isn't the fault of Frank Lampard, it's the fault of this dickhead clown of a board that are at the top of the football club, that are an absolute disgrace. I want resignations from Bill Kenwright tomorrow, Denise Barrett-Baxendale, Farhad Moshiri, you can fuck off as well. Graham Sharp, you can fuck off. The lot of them, if they cared about this football club, they'd turn up tomorrow and go, do you know what? This isn't good enough and I'm going to walk away from it. But they don't give a fuck. All as they care about, every one of them, is making a coin. That's all they give a shit about. Not this football club, just making a little bit of money. They're all absolute dickheads, the lot of them. They're clowns. And what happens when you've got clowns running your club? You get a fucking circus. And here we are. And who are we? We're the poor bastards that have got to watch this circus week in, week out, with a bit of hope, with a bit of optimism, with a bit of, actually, do you know what, it might be different today. And yet we get let down time and time and time again like a fucking balloon. Every single we are fucking the film It, aren't we? We are It. You've got fucking Pennywise, which is the fucking knobheads at the top of the football club ruining us. And we're the little red balloon that just gets let down fucking week in, week out. We're the unfittest team in the league, by the way. Simple as that. Not only are we the worst team in the league, we are the unfittest team in the league. These players are goosed after about 5 minutes of running. Absolutely goosed. We go down and we aren't coming back. This team wouldn't win the championship. In fact, this team wouldn't even fucking finish in the top 4 in the championship. This team would struggle to finish mid-table in the championship. That's how bad it is. Because they're so bad. It very, very, very much feels like this is over.
I could come on here and rant, and trust me, the hatred I have for Everton Football Club tonight has never been this intense. I could be that Arsenal fan that just blows his top, sits in the car and goes absolutely fucking dog shit at the entire bunch of players, manager, managing staff, board of directors. I literally could just go to Goodison, stand outside of Goodison Park and just shout. Because what's the fucking point? You know, what is the point of the existence of us if we can spend 580 million and get relegated? Farhad Moshiri should absolutely hang his head in shame for how he's destroyed this club. Bill Kenwright shouldn't even be at the club. They're just toxins that are just layered all over the place. On top of that, you've got the shocking appointments of directors of footballs that have brought in shit players over and over and over again for season after season, for us to spend 550 million and to be going down. That team has lost 18 games this season. 18. Deserves to go down. This club is a joke. This club is a fucking joke from top to bottom in every sense of the word. They are a joke. And to those away fans that go home and away every single game, I don't know whether to feel sorry for you or ask you to get your brains tested, because the support is just fantastic. But the club do fuck all. They do fuck all to support you. When we're playing on fucking Tuesday, Saturday, Friday nights, Monday night football next season. What will you say? We'll be on every week. I just hate them. I just fucking hate them. I hate how they can like suck the absolute joy out of your life in 90 minutes. I'm broken. I am broken, and there's other fan channels and content creators that will be feeling exactly the same as me, and it's really difficult to convey that on camera and audio, so please don't dig us out too much, because we are hurting as much as you are, and there'll be a lot of people on here that say, Mike, you're a brummer, you don't hurt as much as us. Trust me, you have no fucking idea how shit I feel right now.
I don't even know what to say, to be honest. Everton obviously have just been beaten by Burnley, and I think I've just basically been relegated. Jonjoekenny, honestly, go and work on a building site, because you're not a footballer. Ben Godfrey, hold your head in fucking shame, because you are not a defender. Dominic Calvert-Lewin, if you want to be a model, go and be a model. Go and be a model, because honest to God, you fucking moved in a tiny little circle tonight. I think we're down, as far as I'm concerned. I think we're down. If you get beat by Burnley, who are fucking awful, if you concede 3 goals to Burnley, who are fucking awful, then you deserve to go down. It's as simple as that. They've killed the club. They've killed it. Between all of them, they've killed the club. We'll go down. Financially, it'll be a bloodbath. Players will leave. But, they'll all be alright, won't they? I don't think it's going to hurt Dominic Calvert-Lewin's GQ profile. He'd probably get a new contract with Versace or something. That performance second half was just spineless. A spineless performance by a gang of shitbags who clearly are more interested in, as I said, doing fucking magazine shoots and driving around in their matching Lamborghinis. The players are just fucking idiots. I can't say it enough, and I just feel like I'm saying the same thing, but they're just idiots. They're just the worst collection of footballers, and the people who'd have to take blame for that are everyone who's made the decision at this football club in the last 6-7 years. Every single one of them. And yet some of them are still at the football club. The owner, the CEO and the chairman. We are literally the worst club in the Premier League. We really are. I mean, there's no two ways about it. We are the worst. We do deserve to go down. We absolutely deserve to go down. Watch the second and third goal. Watch the first goal, and tell me that we don't deserve to go down. We are the poster child for how not to run a football club. As a football club, we've committed suicide.
I'll be honest, I'm not even sure what to say. We've conceded 3 goals to a team that hadn't scored in 5 games. We are the worst team in the league by a mile. This is not reactionary to say. And when you've got players like Mason Holgate saying something like, we're not worried about relegation. We'll come to the end of the season and everyone will sit back and they'll think, we were never really in it, were we? We were never really in the relegation fight. They need to wake up. Mykolenko and Jonjoekenny need crossing practice. The amount of times they were in good positions but could not find a man in the box was ridiculous.
Went with a back 4 of Jonjoekenny. Yeah, what can you say? The defence is shambolic, absolutely shambolic. And so you've got to fear the worst, because you can't see any way right now that if you can't close a game out like that and you can't even get a point out of it, then you're in massive trouble. 7 straight defeats away from home. Diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. And I don't know where we go from here. I honestly, it looks like, we could definitely be going down. That's how it looks. I don't know what he can do, Frank Lampard.
Dominic Calvert-Lewin, he needs to decide whether he wants to be a model or a football player. Yes, we can say he's been out for 4 or 5 months, but the games that he's played in now since, he looks absolutely woeful. He doesn't look like he wants to play, doesn't look like he wants to play for the club. And if he thinks that he's going to get a big 60 million move to Arsenal in the summer, well, they're not going to come back in for him. My only worry is that if we do have to sell him, we will lose him on the cheap compared to what he would be worth. But he was dreadful. Liverpool at Anfield, forget it. And any of the guys that are going over to Anfield to watch that game, take as many Bibles with you as possible. That's going to be an absolute drubbing. Liverpool have to be very cautious as well, because if the unthinkable happens that we drop down into the Championship, the way football is in Liverpool will be changed forever. After 71 years of top flight football, it'll change. The old saying that, especially for Liverpool and Everton games, is, derby games, we arrive to the game together, we watch the game together, and we go home together. That's gone. That will hurt both sides, not just Everton, but it'll hurt Liverpool fans as well. So you have your families who have 2 or 3 kids who support, so the mother and father, the 3 kids, there's a mixture of Everton fans in there. You will no longer be going to game together. That's gone.
Feature.
Cheers, Jeff.
Maxwell Cornet. Maxwell Cornet. Maxwell Cornet. Maxwell Cornet. Maxwell Cornet. Maxwell. Maxwell Cornet. My daughter's asleep. I can't make any noise.
Cheers, Jeff.